Hello guys, welcome back once again to my channel. I'm going to be talking about the statement made by the incoming president of America, Donald Trump. Declaring war on LGBTQ. You know that there has been a lot of things that he's been talking about, including migration, which he said that he's going to carry out mass deportation of immigrants. Of course, we know that when that time comes, a lot of countermeasures like activists are going to, be taking the matter to court. All those that are not in support of the mass deportation. And it is going to affect a lot of people when it comes to that aspect of deportation, even those who have some kind of document. I heard in one of the videos that I've watched where Trump said that he was going to revoke some papers. You understand? So a lot of people who have papers that are, standing on one leg are going to feel the impact of his coming. Okay. Of course, what do you call it? Canada have also given their own part of the story that they are not going to be allowing all the immigrants that will be leaving Canada to troop into their own territory. So they are going to be selecting. Probably they are going to take people who are going to be more useful to them than those who may just want to come and do any jobs. When it has to do maybe like doctors, people who can do care workers or nurses, things like that, engineers, people who are very highly skilled and qualified. I think Canada may consider them. But other people who are just regular people, they may say no. Now, I'm going to play you the video so you hear from him when he made this declaration that this gender issue, because this gender problem that we are facing around the world today started with these people. I don't know how we only have man and woman, but in today's world, these people want to bring confusion in this world. You are now a teacher in a school, will be telling a student that, oh, you are a man trapped in a woman's body. You're a woman trapped in a man's body, thereby confusing people. That is why we have people who are now gay, who are now in the past. Things like this were abomination, things were like this was one of the most secret things, then. But today, because of this stupidity, this rubbish, a lot of people are now proud of the evil that they are doing, abomination that they are committing up and down in the name of gender, whatever rubbish. So Donald Trump is not in support of such nonsense. And I stand on that with Donald Trump. How can you tell a man that he's trapped, that he's a woman trapped in a man's body? So what should he do? And that's why I have problems. If you are telling somebody that he's a man or woman trapped in another body, then help him do the operation and remove what he has and replace it with what he doesn't have to make him a man or woman. But to just be telling him by mouth, if I hear it from anybody, I will give you blue for mouth. So you have a big mouth like this, and you stop talking rubbish. Let's listen to Donald Trump when he made this declaration. And also, these LGBTQ people are one of the most confused people on this planet Earth. If you look at Europe, you will see them, bringing their banner saying that they stand with Hamas. But can an LGBTQ somebody survive a second, in Palestine? Is it possible? But you stay in Europe and you say you support evil somewhere. If I'm the government, Omo, you go to that place and do that support very well. So you know the consequences. Mad people everywhere. Now let's listen to Oga Trump here.
Here's my plan to stop the chemical, physical, and emotional mutilation of our youth. On day one, I will revoke Joe Biden's cruel policies on so-called gender-affirming care. Ridiculous. A process that includes giving kids puberty blockers, mutating their physical appearance, and ultimately performing surgery on minor children. Can you believe this? I will sign a new executive order instructing every federal agency to cease all programs that promote the concept of sex and gender transition at any age. I will then ask Congress to permanently stop federal taxpayer dollars from being used to promote or pay for these procedures and pass a law prohibiting child sexual mutilation in all 50 states. It'll go very quickly. I will declare that any hospital or healthcare provider that participates in the chemical or physical mutilation of minor youth will no longer meet federal health and safety standards for Medicaid and Medicare and will be terminated from the program immediately. Furthermore, I will support the creation of a private right of action for victims to sue doctors who have unforgivably performed these procedures on minor children. The Department of Justice will investigate Big Pharma and the big hospital networks to determine whether they have deliberately covered up horrific long-term side effects of sex transitions in order to get rich at the expense of vulnerable patients, in this case, very vulnerable. We will also investigate whether Big Pharma or others have illegally marketed hormones and puberty blockers, which are in no way licensed or approved for this use. My Department of Education will inform states and school districts that if any teacher or school official suggests to a child that they could be trapped in the wrong body, they will be faced with severe consequences, including potential civil rights violations for sex discrimination and the elimination of federal funding. As part of our new credentialing body for teachers, we will promote positive education about the nuclear family, the roles of mothers and fathers, and celebrating rather than erasing the things that make men and women different and unique. I will ask Congress to pass a bill establishing that the only genders recognized by the United States government are male and female, and they are assigned at birth. The bill will also make clear that Title IX prohibits men from participating in women's sports, and we will protect the rights of parents from being forced to allow their minor child to assume a gender which is new and an identity without the parents' consent. The identity will not be new, and it will not be without parental consent. No serious country should be telling its children that they were born with the wrong gender, a concept that was never heard of in all of human history. Nobody's ever heard of this, what's happening today. It was all when the radical left invented it just a few years ago. Under my leadership, this madness will end. Thank you very much.
All right. So you heard Donald Trump say that the madness is going to end under his watch. And I love that. I support that more than 1,000,000%. This is total madness. Madness. Eh? How can you be telling a little child? And the worst part is I never even knew that it was being told to small children that they are trapped in another body. You are telling somebody's child. You know, all this nonsense can happen in America where some people have gone crazy. If you have a kid in Africa and a teacher tells the kid that he's a man and, you know, trapped in a woman's body, or a woman trapped in a man's body, and I'm the parents of that woman or that child, you as a teacher, you want to go home, I block you on the road, beat you very well, you get sense. This is rubbish, absolute evil. Rubbish. God will bless Donald Trump for that. Look at what Joe Biden is doing, walking small up and down. Who does that? So that is that. And on the other hand too, the government have said that these people who are supporting Hamas are going to hear from them. They are not going to give them any opportunities at all. Now take a look at this. It says America's new Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, is all in favor of kicking Hamas supporters out of the United States. It's time to clean up the country. So that's what I've been saying. I've been saying something like this. You will be in the US and you'll be supporting Hamas or maybe something like that. October 7th attack. That means that you're saying that this thing is good, it's good. But you don't want to fall a victim of it. But you say in America, hiding under security and be saying, yes, Hamas. especially this LGBTQ. They are fond of doing that. Come to Europe and see them protesting in favor of Hamas. But can Hamas harbor you in Palestine? That's the question that you should be asking. I don't know whether people have gone nuts. The same set of people are these people doing all this gender rubbish. So anybody doing this gender something, I think Donald Trump should make a law. They jail you for like 50 years. When you come out, your head will correct. Now, let me play you this video before we go.
What I am saying is common sense. You're a visitor. You're not even an American. You're a foreign national. You're here because we gave you a visa to be here temporarily. And now you're out there defending and supporting Hamas, a terrorist organization. You need to go. That's what this resolution asks the administration to do. And I hope we can get a vote on the Senate. So at least everyone will know where everybody here stands.
Thank you very much. So you've heard from the horse's mouth. He made it clear he did not make too much statement. So let me know your opinion on this. And this is the kind of person I am. I don't support evil in any way. All these things are evil. LGBTQ. Telling somebody, you want to do your something alone. You now want to impose it on small children who doesn't know their left from their right. Telling them you're a man trapped in a woman's body, you're a woman trapped in a man's body. Switching this rubbish. Nah, wow. I know catch you say they tell my children such nonsense. Alright guys, so let me know your opinion in this matter. I'll be seeing you guys on the next video. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. Okay, more updates will be coming your way. And if you want to send money to Nigeria, don't also forget to use TapTapSend. It's a very good app that you can use to send money to Nigeria direct. Now, the good news is that if you are sending more than 100 euro, you are getting 100 euro, you are getting 15 euros on top. If you are sending in pounds, the same happens, 15 pounds. If you are sending in dollars, maybe from Canada or USA, you are getting $30, okay, on top of your money that you're sending. And also that applies to those in UAE. So please don't miss out on this very promo if you are using my promo code on the screen right there. I'll see you guys. Download it from Play Store or App Store and enjoy the offer this season. God bless you.